Cool. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night. This is our Emerald in 24 Hours call. We like to do these calls every couple of weeks. So the really cool thing about our team is that in the past couple of weeks, the growth has been unreal. We've gotten tons of new coaches, a lot of new challengers on board. People are getting really excited for Morning Meltdown 100, which officially launched today. Those workouts are available to the coaches that purchased. So please start using the workouts, start sharing them like crazy on your social media. The point is not to sell anything. The point is always to share your journey and relate to the people that are watching you that also need what you have to offer. So keep that in mind, share the shit out of all of this. But our team's been growing like crazy, which is awesome because that means that we are working, we are inspiring, we are helping people live their best lives while we live ours. And if that's not a dream job, I don't know what is. So everything that y'all are doing, please keep doing it. This call is specifically for coaches that are still at the coach level. So that means that you signed up. You may have one person underneath you. You might not have anybody underneath you yet. But the goal of this call is to get you to Emerald because Emerald is the first step in truly building your business. So I'm going to pull up this PowerPoint here. And we're going to go through. I highly suggest taking notes. However, this will be recorded, so you can always go back through. And I apologize because I just really suck at this stuff. Okay. Let me share my screen. Ooh, does that work? Hey. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see this. I hope that my Zoom thing is not in the way. All right, so let's get to it. Emerald in 24 hours. I call this Emerald in 24 hours because I know it's impossible, or it's possible, because I got to Emerald in 24 hours. So I was that person that I signed up to be a coach after 4 years of watching tons of other people be coaches. They were reaching out to me. I was politely telling them to get lost, but they were growing their business in that 4 years. Now they're making 6 figures. They're retired from their teaching job. They're living their dream lives, and that could have been me if I would have said yes 5 years ago at this point. But I wasn't ready. So when I was ready, which is a very common story that we have among coaches, when I was ready, I was all in. I didn't care what it was going to take. I knew that I was going to build this all the way to the top. So I came out of the gate running. My coach told me, you just need 2 people to get to Emerald. And that's the start of your business. And it seemed a little daunting, but I knew that I could make it happen. I told myself that it was going to happen, and it did. Mindset is a huge part of this. Obviously, you got to put the work in, but you have to believe in yourself because not a lot of people in this world believe in you. I believe in you, but most of the world doesn't give a shit because they're mean and they're miserable. And for whatever reason, they just like to hate on everybody else. So find that belief in yourself, and that is going to take your business to the next level. So like I said, you plus 2. That's what Emerald is. So we're going to talk about how to find these people, how they function, what it means for you. But how cool is this? To get your business to a spot that most coaches never even get to, you need 2 people. That's the foundation of your team. Every coach starts out on level playing field. We all start out with 0 coaches. We all start out at the very bottom. And how we choose to build from that says everything about how we're going to succeed in this business. Getting to Emerald is that first milestone. All right, so what is Emerald? Sorry, I have this thing. Oops, not yet. I can't move that around. All right, whatever. So Emerald, you plus 2. Some of the really cool things that happen once you get those 2 coaches on board, you get to earn team cycle bonuses, which is that passive income that everybody is searching for, but most people don't want to work for. Passive income in team cycle bonuses starts happening when you hit Emerald, which again is 2 coaches. Carryover volume. So again, this is how you start building up your team. This is where you start building that momentum so that, yeah, you get commission from challenge packs and all the products that people order from you. That's awesome. But the passive income is what's going to take you to the next level. This makes you eligible for customer leads. Oh my God, if you can hear my cat, I'm going to murder him. It makes you eligible for customer leads. So this is an amazing part of the business. Beachbody will reward you and give you free customers just for getting to Emerald and hitting Success Club, which we're also going to talk about. And it also makes you eligible for Success Club leads, which is not only a customer, but somebody that is guaranteed to order something. When you hit Success Club as an Emerald coach, you are getting these people that are ordering stuff. They're getting placed underneath you. They're building your business for you, and you don't have to do anything except work on you. So you want to make sure a little bit of side info down at the bottom there. So Success Club, right? This is a really cool way to earn swag, build your business. It helps you earn free trips from Beachbody. So next year we're going to Punta Cana. I'm going on that trip for free. I'm taking my boyfriend with me for free because I helped at least 3 people every month for the year of 2018. Only 3 people. So Success Club, every time you sell a challenge pack, and I use that word very lightly because we're not salespeople, but every time somebody orders a challenge pack from you, you get 2 Success Club points. So if you help 3 people in a month, that makes you eligible for Success Club 5 because you have 6 Success Club points. And that's a really huge deal because you will get some free stuff from Beachbody. You will also get to earn points towards those free trips. You get to build your business. You get to help new people get started. And then Success Club 10 is helping 5 people per month. And maybe it sounds daunting, but I don't want it to. Helping 3 to 5 people every month is absolutely attainable. You're going to see some coaches that have, SC 100, which means that they're helping 50 people a month. That's really awesome. But the goal is to hit 3 to 5 people per month. That's what you're working on all month. This is why we're posting consistently. This is why we are sharing our journey. This is why we're reaching out to people and inviting and bringing them to this opportunity because we are here to change their lives. And the ultimate goal is to teach them how to also change lives. So this is all tied into being an Emerald coach. None of this can happen until you get to Emerald. So when you're just a little baby coach and you don't have anybody underneath you yet as your own coaches, you're not eligible for all the cool stuff that Beachbody rewards us with for helping to change lives. All right, let's talk about a controlled business center. You will hear this a lot. It's also called a CBC, but what is a controlled business center? So I'll give the example of, I don't know why I use this graphic, because I don't even understand it. So I'm going to try to explain it. God, this is so weird. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix this. Nope. Okay. So pause. Hold on. I'm sorry. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. So I apologize for this being a little wonky of a slide, but a controlled business center, that is a person that you know, a person that you love, a person that you trust. This is somebody that's going to help you build your business. And usually it's the first person that you sign up. So it could be a spouse, it could be a significant other, it could be a close friend, it could be your mom, a family member, anybody that you trust to help build this business with you. And getting a CBC is extremely important for a lot of reasons. The first reason, and the most obvious one, is once you sign your CBC, you already have one coach underneath you. So that's awesome. You get to celebrate yourself really early because you signed up your first coach right off the bat. And like I said, I did this in my first 24 hours of coaching because my coach said to me, if you are serious about building this business, then you will sign up your boyfriend and he will be your CBC. Now, let me tell you a little bit about how Paul reacted when I said I was signing him up for Beachbody. He was not happy about it. He swore that he was never going to work out. He didn't want anything to do with it, and that's okay. Your CBC doesn't need to do anything. We're using them basically as a placeholder. They are somebody that we are going to keep their account active just by ordering some pre-workout or some beach bars. We're just going to keep them there in that spot to help us build our business. And they don't have to do anything. So the caveat to that is that Paul did start drinking Shakeology when I started, and he fell in love with it. So now, 16 months later, we still drink Shakeology every month, and we've gotten a lot healthier because of that. So that was a twist that I wasn't expecting to happen, but it doesn't need to be that way. You can have a CBC that doesn't give a crap about Beachbody. All you need is their support and to get them signed up as a coach so that you have that placeholder. The other awesome thing, and this is going to blow your mind, it might be a little confusing at first, but this is the meat and potatoes of our business. So your CBC, the first person you're supposed to sign up, right? Down the road, let's say 6 months, a year and a half from now, when you get to 2-star diamond. So it goes emerald and then diamond and then 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. So when you get to 2-star diamond, which is a totally different call, I will explain all of that as well. 2-star diamond means that you have a bunch of coaches underneath you, plus 2 of them that have reached diamond rank, which is a really huge achievement because that means not only are you an awesome leader, but you are building leaders in your coaches. And that's what we're here for, right? We are here to take our businesses as high as humanly possible. Getting to 2-star diamond is a huge deal. And when you get to that level, Beachbody does this awesome thing where they take your entire downline. They take your entire business and they duplicate it. So they hit Control-C, and then they allow you to place that entire business of yours wherever you want it to be. So you basically get your own dream coach that's you. And you get to take all of that volume, all of those people, and you get to put it wherever you want. Your second business center is what it's called. So now, here's where your CBC comes into play. So you signed up your CBC way back in the day when you were just a little baby coach and you weren't sure if you were going to make this business work. That person has been nice enough to hang in there with you, listen to you vent, listen to you tell stories about all the cool stuff you do with Beachbody, and then you get to 2-star diamond. And now you have that business center of yours, right? That second business center, you're going to place that underneath your CBC. And doing that will make not only will it make your business explode, but now you have just given so much power to your CBC that they will start making money without having to do anything. You're putting all the work in and you're saying thank you to your CBC for helping you. And if that sounds off the walls, don't worry, we'll keep explaining it. It will start to make sense. Just understand that this is a huge deal because it completely changes your business and it completely changes your CBC's business, and they don't have to do anything for it. They just need to be along for the ride. All right, so let's see. Oops. I really hate that I can't. Oh, no, there we go. All right, I'm going to do it like this because it's a lot easier to see. So I was talking about those team cycle bonuses earlier on, and I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. So just so that we all understand everybody, so let's say that the you right here is you. Every coach has 2 legs, their weak leg and their strong leg. And your weak leg and your strong leg vary based on, so it's also called a left leg and a right leg. And this depends on where you are placed in your upline's downline. So I always make sure that I help people understand what their weak leg is and what their strong leg is. But basically your strong leg, whatever side that may be, they call it your strong leg because the coaches above you are going to place coaches underneath you. So you're basically getting the volume from people that you don't even know, but they're being placed underneath you on your strong leg. So they're helping to build your business. And then your weak leg is the leg that there's nobody above you putting coaches underneath your weak leg. That is all on you. That's your responsibility to build your weak leg. And you may have guessed that your CBC is going to go on your weak leg because they're your placeholder. They're your anchor for your weak leg. Since the coaches above you are not putting coaches underneath your weak leg, you are focused on putting people over there so that you can continue to build up that side. You're going to keep putting coaches on your strong leg too, but your weak leg is totally yours. You're in control of your weak leg. That's why your CBC goes there. So how does a team cycle bonus work? For an Emerald coach, you get $14 for every team cycle bonus that you earn. So what is a team cycle bonus? So all of those coaches underneath you, whether they are coaches that you personally brought on, also known as personally sponsored coaches, or if they're coaches that your upline have put underneath you, everything that people order from them, everything that they sell, which again, I hate that word, but everything that's going on underneath you on your right and left leg or your weak and strong leg, all of that is producing volume. So think of it like this. If you just have a customer that does not sign up as a coach, so you just have a customer, you get direct commission from everything that they buy. When you have a coach, you don't get commission, you get volume points, but that turns into income. That turns into passive income, which is why it's super important to help people fall in love with Beachbody and with the journey and the process so that they start coaching too. So your coaches underneath you are building volume in everything that they order and also everything that people buy from them. So as they build these volume points, and an example, Shakeology is 90 volume points. So when Veronica orders Shakeology, I get those volume points. So underneath me then, as people are ordering and having other people buy from them, this volume is building. And a team cycle bonus happens when you get 200 total volume or TV in your strong leg and 100 total volume or TV in your weak leg. So when those two things happen, they merge and it gives you $14. And that might not sound like a lot. I remember hearing that like on the third day that I was a coach and I was ready to quit because I was like, what the hell? Who cares about $14, right? Like that's how I looked at it. Like I'm here to build a business and make money. Why are you talking to me about these pennies? And at first it might seem like that. So we'll go back to January 2018 when I first started. I made my first cycle bonus of $14. I'm like, okay, that's cool. This better go somewhere or else I'm going to believe that this is a scam like everybody told me it was. So that was January 2018. So now here we are in July of 2019. I made like $300 last week from my cycle bonuses. So, and that's, again, that's passive income. That's from everything that my coaches underneath me are doing. That is not me out there busting my tail to get people to buy challenge packs. I didn't sell anything last week, but my coaches did and their coaches did. So I benefit from that. We all benefit from that going up the line. So, and that's important to know too, because as you start to get coaches underneath you from your upline, start to get to know them, see how serious they are about building this business, because if they're underneath you, they're helping to build your volume. So you want them to be successful. You want to help them be better because it makes you better. It builds your business. It builds your income. So, and like it says there, everything that you can order on the Beachbody website produces volume. And this is only for coaches because customers, they just give you direct commission. So the goal is to get every customer to at least become a discount coach because then you start building the volume. And if there are any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat box, or we could always ask them afterwards too. So let's see. Already did that. So we'll just touch on this again. So benefits of hitting Emerald. Y'all, I can't stress this enough, okay? It was a really big jump for you to become a coach. I know that because I've watched everybody go through this process just like I did, of being totally against it, going back and forth, being scared, being skeptical, and going through the motions of trying to figure out, is this what I want to do? So signing up to be a coach is a huge deal because it means that you overcame all of that stuff in your head to try to prove to yourself that you are a badass and that you're going to build this business as big as possible. Now, with that being said, anybody can sign up to be a coach. And I say that not to disappoint you, because their success doesn't matter. Whatever they do, whatever they succeed at, whatever they fail at, it doesn't matter. That has absolutely no impact on you, and it has no impact on me. But any Joe Schmo can sign up to be a coach tomorrow. So just signing up to be a coach, yeah, that's incredible all in itself, but it's not what's going to get you to the top. It's not what's going to build your business. Your business will not take off until you get to Emerald, and that's 2 people. And it doesn't seem like a lot at first, but you have to take that leap of faith to get yourself in the position to start getting all this good stuff. So you're getting those free leads from Success Club, those people that are ordering things. Some of them are being assigned to you as your coaches, so they're going to help you build volume. You get the recognition because this is a huge milestone. A lot of people never get here. So we celebrate the crap out of our coaches that hit Emerald because that means that you are serious. It brings some credibility. It brings a lot of credibility. As you start to share this more on your Instagram and your Facebook, I don't like to use the words Beachbody all the time, but I do like to talk about some of the benefits of what it's like to be a coach. I like to talk about my coaches that hit Emerald because that's a big deal. And it creates this FOMO, right? It's showing people that you're doing your job and you're good at it. So why wouldn't they want to do it too? This is a great stepping stone. You can't get anywhere until you get to Emerald. It helps to build those, team cycle bonuses, and it's starting to mold you into a better leader because now you have coaches underneath you. Even if one of them is just your CBC, it means that you've taken the initiative to build your business. Most people aren't going to do that. So you are creating those leadership skills that are going to make a kick-ass team. All right, so like I said, the name of the whole presentation is Emerald in 24 hours. So what do you need to do to get to Emerald in the next 24 hours? So, you have 2 people that you need to get on board. Some of you that are watching this, whether live or recorded, you've already got 1 person, which is awesome. That means that you're halfway there. But either way, whether you need 1 person or 2, what do you need to do? So this says, I wrote down originally, make a list of 3 people who could be your CBC. Make it 5 or 10. Make a list of all the people in your life that support you in any way possible. Write all those names down and reach out to them. Like I said earlier, the closer that they are to you, the better, because this is going to be somebody that is telling you, yeah, I'm going to stick around and I'm going to see how this plays out. But you also want it to be somebody that you really trust and care for, because as you build your business, you're going to help them out. You're going to build their business too. So don't pick some schmuck that's not going to stick around, because then all of that hard work was wasted. And I don't want some loser to benefit from all of the hard work you're doing. So choose wisely. So that's your CBC. Next, you're going to make a list of at least 15 people that you could invite to this opportunity. And bringing somebody on as a coach, that doesn't mean that they need to go all in with the business. Just like with your CBC, you need discount coaches too, because these are people that just love the products. They just love Beachbody, they just love working on their fitness and getting healthy. They don't need to go all in on the business. They could be a discount coach, but you're looking for those people. And we have a really great opportunity right now with Morning Meltdown, because we've got this brand new program coming out. Nobody's done it before. Coaches have access to it right now. The general population doesn't get access to it until October. Use that to your advantage. Let people know that getting on board right now means that they're a part of something huge, because everybody else doesn't have a chance to have anything to do with it until October. We're going to be more than halfway through the program by then, and they're going to miss out. So make people feel like they're missing out, because they are. So write out this list of 15 to 20 people, friends, family members, even start sending invites on Instagram. Veronica had like 120 likes on her Facebook post yesterday. That's a lot of people that you can reach out to, and you should be thanking them, asking them what resonated with them. Are they on a health and fitness journey? Start talking to people. And the moment that you feel like you're scared to reach out to them, just know that that fear that's in you. That's not on them. Don't hold yourself back from asking, inviting people to this opportunity because of your own fear, because that doesn't pay your bills. All right. So just get rid of that. And set your Emerald goal date. So 24 hours, one day. If you're going to make 24 hours to Emerald your goal, then make it your goal, but stick to it. Write it down and make it happen. I wouldn't go beyond a week. So as you're listening to this right now and you have your Emerald date in mind, if it's longer than a week from now, bring it in shorter. Because if you extend it past a week, now you're just giving yourself time to be lazy. Put a deadline on this and put some pressure on yourself to prove to yourself that you're serious. And when you create a goal that's kind of scary, but also kind of close time-wise, it makes you work for it harder, I promise you. So with all that being said, I'm going to stop sharing this, and are there any questions at this point?
I had one, but I forgot it.
Oh, that is the worst.
Okay, so my friend Laura was
Yes.
a little far back from a week, but so I asked you about where I should put her husband once he signs on, because he's military too. So
Laura is the coach that you already have signed up, right?
Yeah. So she's the CBC.
So she's your CBC.
Yeah.
Does Laura want to work this business?
Probably not.
Okay. So then if you know that that's the case, I would put her husband on your opposite leg. So opposite her.
Okay.
Because, and again, this is assuming that she doesn't want to work the business, because if she did, then it would make more sense to have him underneath her. But if that's not something she's into, put him on the opposite leg of her, and now that's your other coach. Now you're Emerald.
Okay.
And then you had somebody else too, right?
I have a few other people. I have I don't know where I put my list. Like, it was around here somewhere. I was at work writing lists. But yeah, I have my friend Daya. She's my coworker, and she's talking about it with me, and she wants to do it, but her husband's like, wait till we move and blah blah. And I'm like, and they move in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
But the list of people who like the posts and stuff like that, I wrote a list of all of them to reach out to them. And but yeah, so there's a few other people too that I've reached out to. Like, there's one person I reached out to this morning, it was like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like, hey. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to like do it within the week, like really bust it out and make something happen.
Yeah, this business is a lot of hustle and a lot of mindset. But the goal, especially within the first couple of months, is just finding your groove, because you get all these great ideas. You get a lot of people reaching out and are interested, and then a whole bunch of them tell you no. So then you get a little frustrated. So there's a lot of ups and downs, but through all of that, you're finding your groove as a coach, because the last thing you want is to be stressed out. And there are going to be times that you're stressed out. There have been deadlines for rank advancements. There has been deadlines for, getting a certain amount of Success Club points to go to win something. And in those moments, I get very stressed out, because I know that it's a make it or break it type of moment. But your entire business should not be like that. Like, yeah, you're trying to get to the top, so there's going to be some stress, but still fit it into the pockets of time. Just make sure that you're doing the little things every single day. So I'm going to post the activity tracker again because I am just a huge advocate of the business activity tracker because that's the little things that most people are not willing to do. And if you do those things every day consistently, if you give yourself at least an hour every day, you are going to build this business. But you have to do the stuff. And with that being said, you're in an awesome place right now because you have so many people with their eyes on you. People are wondering what the heck is going on and where that power came from that was just poured into that post yesterday. So as you're reaching out to them, don't let it overwhelm you. Just, do little bits here and there, reach out to 5 or 10 people at a time and just start those conversations. And, you're telling me a week, I'm going to hold you to it. I know that you have people on the line. My goal is just to make sure that you don't lose them or that you don't, so that they don't fall away for whatever reason. Because people, the people that we know and love that help us with this business, they're super supportive, but they're also like, this isn't their goal. So for them, it's kind of like, sometimes they fade in and out or whatever. So we're going to stay on them. So yeah, I mean, you're halfway there and it's going to happen. And I believe that it's going to happen in a week. And that is a huge deal. Yeah. Like that's exciting.
So remember, I don't know, it was like maybe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, there was a girl that she signed up for Beachbody with somebody else. I don't know who it was. And I haven't touched base with her again about transferring coaches, but with that, like if I transferred her onto me, if she didn't become a coach, she would still have to pay that fee. Like, what is it?
Are you talking about the coach fee?
Yeah, the coach fee.
Yeah. So if she did not become a coach, then she would never have to pay the coach fee, but she's also paying full price for everything moving forward. Yeah. So what was her intention? Like, does she want to become a coach?
I'm not 100% sure because she's, when we first talked, she's like, it's been taking a while because I have some health issues, my son, work, and, all this life stuff.
Right.
So I think right now she's more interested in working out, in the workout aspects and like the groups, accountability, stuff like that.
Right. So here's what I would do with that. And you just start to get more creative about this as you are doing it. So that right now you have 3 promo codes for $10 off, right? Yeah. So what I would explain to her is that with the new program coming out, which as just ordering Beachbody on demand, she doesn't have the new program, which really sucks because we're going to be busting it out really soon and she's going to be missing out. So explain to her that so once you order something, you have 30 days to return it. So if she ordered Beachbody on demand 2 weeks ago, I would tell her, hey, let's cancel that and get you a refund. And then what I'm going to do, because she paid $100 for a year of Beachbody, let's give her a better value. So, hey, you cancel and refund this, and then I'm going to send you a link for a challenge pack that includes the full year of Beachbody on demand, 30 days of Shakeology, the brand new program, plus all of the program materials, and I'm going to give you $10 off. So now you just got all that extra stuff and you just had to pay $50 more. So I would really preach the value in getting a challenge pack. And you can also explain like, hey, if you sign up as a discount coach, you get 25% off all orders. You can cancel your coach account at any time, no problem. But I always explain to people I started coaching as an accountability thing to myself, because in my mind, if I knew I had the name coach attached to me, I knew I was going to work harder. So, just explain to her the difference between what she has now and what she could have. And either way, just push to get her on your team, because for, whatever reason, she resonates with you. She's going to achieve things with you. So don't lose that. But also don't let her down when it comes to the best value or the best bang for her buck. Yeah. So I have that happen all the time, and it usually works out because some people are just impulsive. They just buy Beachbody on demand, and they have no idea that a challenge pack even exists. So That's our job, is to just show everybody the options. But hey, if that's not her thing, hey, at least you know, okay, let's get you on the team. And then all you have to do is send her a coach change form. Takes 2 seconds. So yeah, keep me updated about that, and I'll definitely make sure that I help with whatever needs to be helped with there.
Okay. And then so the whole like with becoming Emerald, and then to stay, is there like I don't know, something like, what do you have your requirements to continue to be Emerald?
You have to have 2 active coaches underneath you. So
Okay.
you have to have those 2 active coaches just the 2 active coaches, but you also need to have 50 volume points in your own account. So Shakeology is 90 volume points. So if you're just drinking Shakeology every month, you don't have to worry about anything. If there's a month when money is tight, if you just order some beach bars and pre-workout, that's your 50 volume points. So you need to have that little bit of volume in your own account, and you have to have those 2 coaches underneath you.
They have to be active with their volume points too.
Yep, and that's just the 50. And like I said, Shakeco covers all of that. So that's why we're helping people fall in love with Shakeology, because it's a life changer, but it's also a business changer. Okay. And we are about to get cut off because this is the free version of Zoom. So any other questions that you have, post them in the group. And when I post this recording, I want to see you put your Emerald date on there, okay?
All right.
I will talk to you soon, and thanks so much for hanging out.
All right, bye.
Bye, girl.